粋な1対1なら勝負は分からなかった。だが今は私たちが勝たせてもらう。
アリーゼ・ローベル、かつて俺が憧れた正義の炎。
アルベリア
Danmachi! We are so effing back. My God, we are back. Honestly, guys, I can't wipe this stupid ass smile off of my face. That might be, oh my God. We just got done watching episode 12. That might be the best episode of Danmachi season 5 yet. That might be what we just watched might be one of the top 5 episodes of Danmachi. Like, I don't think I've enjoyed an episode as much as Ryuu kicking ass as I have since like the Minotaur fight. Like, oh my God. Like I not only like I'm at my desk, right? I'm watching the episode. I'm just like, you know what I mean? I'm over here, like I'm at the edge of my freaking seat, edge of my desk, and I'm like, oh my God, Ryuu! Oh my God. Like that was just like it made me smile so like that was so I don't know how to put it into words. That was just so cool. And it was also, well, first off, let me say this. I don't like that the last time that an episode premiered was like December 20th or something like that. That's the last time I made a video was December 20th, 2024. That was episode 11. And that was when, you know, Bell was facing Argyle or whatever his name is. And Argo Vesta had failed and he was just getting his ass whooped. I don't like that this show went on a hiatus for as long as it did mid-season. And it wasn't like this was a 2-core season to where like, oh, beforehand it's like, oh, we are going to be one core and then we're going to break it up. No, this show went on hiatus because of internal stuff happening at JC staff with people being overworked and not getting paid overtime and a bunch of craziness. And this was an anime that just felt the effects of the things going on within that workforce and that company, which really sucks. And we didn't get back till now. But oh my God, like this was an 11 out of 10 episode. Like I started off as like, I started off the episode as like, oh my God, I can't believe they took so long. What was going on again? And you know, after like almost 2 months, you're kind of just like, oh yeah, okay, this was happening or whatever. Oh, but my God, this made such a splash. Ryuu going from level 4 to level 6 is wild. Which makes sense, right? Because part of the leveling up system, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, you'd be like, yo, Dom, you don't understand shit. But one of the leveling up system from how I understand it is, you know, you got to go to your god or goddess, and they are the ones that level you up, and based on all the experience you've earned, they take you to the next step. So basically, the way I gather it, just to put it like in a very dumbed down level, the way I get it is Ryu's basically been stacking XP constantly, and she's been through the ringer, man. She almost died. Like she's been through battle after battle after battle, so she's been through it. And because of that, she has like all this big XP pool. It's like if you're playing a video game and you just discovered 40 hours into the game that there's a skill tree. What? I was stacking up all these points. I could have been a slayer, and I was over here struggling. And if that's ever happened to you, you know what I mean. So she goes from level 4 to level 6, and she just gets badass. And she unlocks the record of something that they called it. She unlocks what did they call it? So her thing was Estrella record. So she unlocks an ability called Estrella record. And what that does is all the bonds that she's forged throughout her adventure career and stuff, especially from the Estrella family, you know, specifically the bonds that she put down in the Estrella family, she's able to, based on knowledge and everything else, she's basically able to summon the skills that, you know, her familia used to be able to use. So to say she went off is an understatement. She made such an impact. Her hair grew, by the way. I love when Ryuu with long hair. Her hair grew, and she makes such an impact, and she comes in like a badass and just ruins everything. And she busts off with the Estrella record. and she summons a fire element, and that was one of her past familia members. And because the Estrella family was so big, a lot of people are like, the Estrella family is back. And she's basically like starting off like something like an uprooting something like that was just heavily missing from from people's lives, and she just beats up Elf Boy like crazy. And like when she did her last move, she slashed it and went, and you just fire. I was like, God damn. So it was just so good. And she left everybody. Like, she had Eyes What's Her Face looking like, oh my God. She had Hestia going like, what is this explosion happening? Obviously, Hermes was explaining things to us as it was happening. Lily, or Lily Ruko, or Lily Girl was like, everything's changing now. And the winds of change really blew in. And that led us to Bell. I think he's going to get like his third win now because bro had his second win already. But as he's facing Otaku, or however you say his name, as he's facing him, he's like, oh, is that Ryuu? He's going to get like, So this just leads me into like, at the end of when everything is said and done, if Bell doesn't pick Ryuu, I'm going to be so mad. Now, I know his love is Wallenstein. I know that that's his goal. I know that he's in love with. I get it, but like Ryuu is just so, you know what I mean? Yeah, oh my God. So, anyways, this episode was a 12 out of 10. The fight was awesome. The cinematics was crazy. It just left a profound impact on me, and I can't wait to go jump into episode 13 shortly. So, episode 12, awesome. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But we are so back with Danmachi. All right, friends, I'm gonna see you guys. I'll see you guys shortly for episode 13. I'll put up another video for episode 13. But if you happen to watch that one later down the line, or you're watching the episode later down the line, I'll see you then. Peace.